Day. Welcome, Aisha.
Hi, Jim. How are you? Thank you so much for having me on today.
Well, let's just dive right in, Aisha. What was going on just a few weeks ago for us?
Well, a few weeks ago, as we all know, it was a little crazy. The large funds stopped buying, so the buyers, big buyers like Zillow, pretty much stopped buying. The hard money lenders, a lot of them stopped lending, and for the ones that were still lending, their criteria pretty much changed. So now they were looking for more money down on transactions, which a lot of investors may not been exactly 100% prepared to do. One of the other things that happened is that the calls reduced like drastically for our wholesale deals that we put out. So that was a little frightening, but you have to think positive. One of the things right now is that what's happening in the marketplace is somewhat reflective of what happened during the Great Depression. Right now, over 21 million Americans has lost their jobs. So of course, that's going to have an impact, drastically on everything else, especially the housing market. One of the things that will happen is that property taxes won't be paid. Another thing is that with all the job loss, tenants will vacate properties, which leaves an issue for landlords. You'll see a lot of landlords that would probably have to sell as well. The divorce rates, in my opinion, and based on what the media is saying, will also rise because people may not know how to deal with situations like this. It has never happened in their lifetime before. So now people are being bombarded with a lot of stuff all at once that they have to deal with, which may be difficult for some people to adjust.
Yes. So, as investors, I just want to say when it comes to divorce, you be careful. Okay. So,
Yes, guys, be careful.
our mantra as investors is we're not taking advantage of people. We are what sellers really need. And it's going to be more true, I think, as we go along here.
Yes, absolutely. One of the things that it's evident that it's going to happen, the foreclosures will rise because with all the job losses, people may not be able to pay for their housing. So definitely the foreclosure rates are going to rise again. In my opinion, it may not be like what we saw in 2008,
Uh-huh.
but we will have a rise in foreclosures. There also be many short sale opportunities because a lot of homeowners are over leveraged, so they will have to sell for less than pretty much what they owe on their mortgage. So they're going to be looking for creative solutions to help them to get out to basically solve the real estate problems that they're going to be dealing with. So they're going to be homeowners are going to be dependent on investors like you and I to be able to get us through this time. They're going to have to sell a lot of them, and a lot of them will have to sell very quickly. So they are going to be relying heavily on investor cash buyers like us to be able to assist them and create a win-win situation for both parties.
So we kind of get to that, and this part where we're in now hurts for a lot of people. And just how have you gotten through it? I mean, that's just kind of what has the thing picked up for you?
Yes, well, during this whole thing, I constantly tell myself, this too shall pass. It's not a permanent situation, it's temporary. So it's gonna pass. So we just have to look at the light at the end of the tunnel. Currently, it's a little bit different than it was a few weeks ago. We are having more calls coming in, more inquiries on our wholesale deals, and we are definitely doing more activities. So just focus on positivity, focus on having a positive mindset. Don't think negative about what's happening because in everything there is going to be opportunity. So we just have to be prepared for that opportunity when it starts coming in droves.
So 15 positive thoughts for every negative, that's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work. So that's why it's so important for us to just think positive in the first place because with each negative thought you have to replace those with 15 positive thoughts just to counteract it. So the bottom line is think positive.
All right. All right. So get out of the house too, right?
Oh yes, take a walk. Take a walk. Parks are open again for passive use, so I definitely recommend taking a walk, getting fresh air, reading a book or two. Just take the time. I've never seen like this quality of time before. So just take it to do positive things, de-junk, read some books, take a walk, touch bases with family and friends. And more importantly, just basically be better when this is over with. Take time to grow and take time to improve yourself. Whatever it is, revamp your goals. Just begin with the end in mind and just focus on being a better you when this is all over with.
I mean, that's good advice for all of us. So the other thing that I always enjoy hearing from you is focusing on gratitude.
Yes, gratitude is so important. And I start my day with thoughts of gratitude. When I get up in the morning, the first thing I say is, thank you, God, for allowing me to see another day, followed by 5 things that I'm grateful for. I list 5 things that I'm grateful for, but I even go a little further. I list 5 things that I'm grateful for that has not yet happened, that I'm speaking in the universe for it to happen. So that's a part of my morning routine, followed by my prayer and devotion. So one of the things that you have to keep in mind is what you focus on definitely expand. If you focus on watching everything every day, every hour of what's going on in the media, it will be reflective of you as well. And with this spare time, even though, Netflix may be a good thing, don't spend all your time, watching Netflix. Do something that you're going to be thankful for tomorrow, because a lot of people, in my opinion, at the end of this, they're going to say, oh my gosh, I wasted so much time. Take the time to focus on being a better you.
All right. Aisha, thank you very, very much. I wish you continued good luck. I hope your calls increase, and other people in Street Smart have been saying the same thing, that business is picking up. So I want to wish you a good evening. Okay.
Thank you so much, Jim, and you have a good one. Thanks again for having me.
Okay. Bye bye, Aisha.
Bye bye now.